All right, my name is Stan Dorson. I'm from Port-au-Prince, Haiti. I was raised in Orlando, Florida. My experience in the church, it was very good. I was a little kid. I did like things like, play the drums and stuff. And I also was in different type of things in the church, such as usher. I used to be singing in the church. I got involved in all those things because of how I could help. I see I could help the church. It was this little program that La Jeunesse had, and we just got done singing, and then that's when Pastor Patrick, Jinan had told me that Pastor Patrick came to talk to her in the back of the classroom about me singing and the other youth singing with they had like long hair, dreads, and he didn't want them up there doing that, and me as well. Well, that made me feel like I shouldn't be here, an outcast. And my initial reaction to that, it was just wow. I didn't know that he thought of me like that. Youth are leaving the church, not coming back because of how the church judges our appearance. Mostly the older youth that left, and some that are here. It affected them because of the judgment and them not being able to have any freedom to do anything that helps the youth.
Hi, my name is Mitch Palcotant. I live in Orlando, Florida. I am originally from Port-au-Prince, Haiti, but I've grown up here in the US. I've grown up in the church. My dad serves on the leadership team. In terms of my role here, well, I was part of the usher ministry. I did children's ministry, and I did youth ministry. But within the older generation, what I've come to find is that there is just a need of the change to happen right now. There is a need of, you have to be a certain way and you have to represent a certain way, or else you're not correctly representing the church, or you're not correctly representing God. And personally, I don't believe that that is the best way to do that approach, or even to do that approach, period. It's a very sensitive thing. It's a very sensitive topic when you're talking about people's looks and outer appearances, and even preferences in terms of how they style themselves and how they clothe themselves.
Their motivation is their culture. It's a mixture. It's their culture and their care for us, because they think our hair just describes us as a thug or a bad person. Yeah, I'm myself because I don't want to be looking like everybody else, because my appearance, it describes me, just like my personality. I want to show myself, but in order to do that, I have to be myself and not be what somebody says I am. The way I cope, I just speak to different people like Jinan, the youth leaders, and also be playing football, because that's where really my peace is at. Well, importance of football to me is very important, because I just want to make it to another level of where I could get my parents into another place, make my parents happy. And after that situation happened with Jinan, so I went to talk to my dad about what happened, and he just told me to brush it off, don't worry about it, don't let that get in the way of me serving God, and not worry about how others think of me. My future in my relationship with the church is I might not be here as much, but I might come to this church, but not as often. To the pastors or the leaders, I would say try to dial it down on the appearance, judges of the appearance, and the freedom. Let some of the youth have their freedom. Let the youth have their freedom, all of them, because with the burden on us, we can't really do nothing, and it just feels like we're just doing this because you told us to. Or it's like a rule that we have to.